Today we are investigating the death of one of Denmark's nobility, Lady Ophelia. Last night she was reported to have fallen off a branch near a creek, but was it an accident? That's the question.
It's a very interesting situation. The reported cause of death is drowning. Queen Gertrude is currently giving a statement about what happened last night.
Let's cut to her.
There is a willow grows aslant a brook that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come, of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples, that liberal shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do deed man's figures call them. There on her pendant bows her coronet weeds, clambering to hang her envious silver brook, when down her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide and like mermaid-like, while they bore her up, which time she chanted snatches of old tunes, as one incapable of her own distress, or like a creature native and endued unto that element, but long it could not be, till that her garments heavy with their drink pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Crikey, I don't believe the thing she said, but we must investigate her speech to find out what truly happened.
Till that her garment, heavy with drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to her muddy death.
Do you feel that?
What?
Sadness. It's coming from the words she used in her announcement.
Wait, are you saying she's using
dismal diction?
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert.
What does this show us about Ophelia's death?
By using the words drowned, grocer, cold maid, dead man's fingers, weedy, you get the sense that you're at a sad setting, kind of like a funeral.
Yeah, I get that feeling, but why would Gertrude want to make it sound like Ophelia's at a funeral? Look at this too, in its first words, willow. Willow are the most depressing trees around. Everyone's heard of the weeping willow.
This is interesting. Why would Ophelia want to be in a sad, depressing tree? And why would Gertrude make it seem like a funeral? I guess we'll have to investigate more to find out. Well, would you look at this?
What?
Look at the flowers.
You're right, there's a list of flowers here. What do they show?
Well, Tom, have I ever told you about my past?
No, I don't think you have.
I love flowers. When I was a young boy, I used to collect flowers. I loved them so much, looked on them for hours. Little did I know that one day I would use the flower manual I had when I was 2.
That's a little ridiculous.
Was it ridiculous, or was it genius? That's the question. But the important thing is, Gertrude is using
Symbolism.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert.
Each of these flowers represents a different emotion Ophelia must have been feeling. Garlands and wreaths show a feeling of entanglement and strangulation. This also strengthens our funeral argument because these items can be seen at one. Secondly, there's the crow flower. Love this flower. It represents a bad omen, which makes sense in this situation because she was about to die. The next flower is the nettle. It represents pain, and Ophelia was in extreme pain because she just split up with Hamlet.
Also, her father died, dumbass.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wow, wait a minute, you douche. Anyways, daisies represent innocence, which, let's be honest, describes Ophelia perfectly. Talk about a daddy's girl. And finally, the long purple, or purple orchid, is often known to represent love, but it also represents death.
Death?
Yes, Tom, death. These flowers show that Ophelia was struggling with the loss of her father and Hamlet. Also, her brother was in England, so basically, she has nothing. And then suddenly she dies? Now, isn't this a coincidence? Or did she enter life?
Are you saying she committed suicide?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, then why would Gertrude make it look like it's an accident?
I don't know. We need to investigate and find out more. But we'll do that tomorrow. Good night, Tom.
Big spoon?
Definitely butt spot.
Okay. for Baker being here?
Sup, bros? Nothing much, bro. Baker can stay if he can find some new evidence in the passage.
Yeah, you
I can't read that.
I can't read that.
Just take a look.
Dude, it says we twice.
Great Scott! It says we twice!
You know what that means?
We smoking out, bruh.
No, it doesn't mean that, Baker.
It means Gertrude's using.
Repetition.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bell, that's red alert.
Addition of the word weed. That's important. Did you see what Hamlet said 2 weeks ago? 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. This is when he was in his suicidal phase. She is referencing back to Hamlet when he was suicidal. That's more evidence to this being a plausible suicide. Great job, Baker.
Okay, bro. I'm out dealing with this. If you need me, make sure you have food. For obvious reasons.
Wow, dude. Low blow.
Low blow?
Totally took my thunder, Tom. You know I'm the lead investigator. You listen to my points. It's ridiculous that you think you could do anything in this case.
What? You're just jealous because I thought of the repetition. And I said the one who said it.
Oh, yeah, Tom, I'm really jealous. That's so true, because I'm jealous of my sidekick.
Sidekick? I thought we were partners. How dare you?
You know what, Tom? I really don't even like you. And I don't want to work with you anymore. So we're done.
Whoa.
Tom! Tom!
Hello?
Hey, Tom. I've been thinking about you.
I've been thinking about you too.
Have you looked at the case recently?
I think I found something.
Me too.
Does it have to do with angels?
Yes, it does.
Wow, mine does too.
Tom,
Yeah, Tanner?
we actually do have a lot in common. And I was thinking,
Thinking what?
we should be detective partners again.
I think so too.
Maybe in the office. We can talk more about the angel there. Tom, you made it.
Alright.
This is where it all happened. That's where she fell.
While at the crime scene, I remember something the Queen said in her speech. I think she described Ophelia as an angel.
That's true. Gertrude used.
A metaphor.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bell, that's red alert.
A metaphor to make Ophelia seem like an angel. Tom, that's it. You solved it. What? Yes, Tom, you solved the mystery. Let me explain. Gertrude first used dismal diction to make it seem like Ophelia had a funeral. Also, all the items for her funeral were over there as well. She had garlands, and she even sang a hymn to herself.
I still don't understand.
Well, remember how her father died? He was killed while committing a sin. That means he went to purgatory, and he didn't even get a proper burial or his last rites.
That's right.
Laertes was there when she made the announcement of his death. She wanted to make it seem like his sister had a proper burial, unlike his father. This was to allow him to accept his sister's death more easily.
That's why she made the metaphor to an angel, to make it seem like Ophelia was going up to heaven.
Exactly, but that's not truly what happened.
It isn't?
No, in actuality, Ophelia committed suicide. The weeping willow and the flowers themselves explained it, that she was mourning and was feeling pain from all the losses in her life. She committed suicide after that. It wasn't a coincidence. The last piece of evidence is also in the very end of Gertrude's speech.
What is it? At this point,
I have the speech here. Till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death. If it was an accident, she would have gone to heaven, but instead, she was pulled down, Tom, to purgatory.
wow, that's amazing. We should tell someone.
No, we can't. If we told anyone, we would be killed.
That's true. What should we do then?
Oh my god, guys, we just have breaking news! Claudius, Gertrude, Hamlet, and Laertes were all killed!
Looks like we have new crime to solve.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got, set them free at the break of dawn, till one by one they were gone. Back at base, box in the software, flash the message, something's out there, floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloons go by.
Let's do the next discussion and then we'll go.
We'll just do like random like clapping with each other. We'll do that, okay? You want to cut it off? Say. Yeah.
Go.
You have to do this on your own.
Oh, she's done.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky.